everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at the readings for the month of September coming ahead. So it's just to have a look at what influences or things are sort of going to be coming in around the September time. Obviously these are just general readings, so they are not going to resonate with everyone. But like always, I say to you, think outside the box. If it's not directly at yourself, then as I say, it could be to do with close family or friends around you at that period. So just be free to reverse the characters and, swap them about to fit it to how you think. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you so far for the people who've subscribed to my channel. As you know, I've only been going sort of 3 to 4 weeks, and so, starting from scratch to build up a subscriber basis, then any likes or subscribes, guys, will help me on my journey and obviously continue for me to carry on with bringing out the material for yourselves. So we just work together as a collective family. Right, so these readings are for the month of September. I'm looking at Aries now to see what's going to be coming in around you guys, whether that's directly for you or your close family, what will influence you as you go into the month of September. So as you know, I premeditate on these cards before I start. So I'll just turn over the first card and we'll have a look what's in store for you. So the first card I've got is Goblins. I'm just going to turn over the next one, and we've got Cleaning House. Okay, now to me this is not a message of spring cleaning, but I am on a serious note here now, because as soon as I see the Goblins card and then Cleaning House, to me this is a warning, guys. I feel that there may be an issue in September if it's not directly to you, if you've got elderly parents or elderly relatives. I just feel in the neighbourhood where they live, they may be having issues with burglaries or things being stolen, taken out of sheds, etc. And I just feel it's to be mindful, really, whether it is directly yourself who live in this kind of environment, where you've noticed in your neighbourhood of late you've been having trouble with antisocial behaviour or people causing damage, or just basically neighbourhood disputes or anything like that. I just feel, because the goblin entity here, when it comes with the house element of the card, it just means trouble around your home. Just means there's not, very nice characters around the environment or around a family environment where they live. It's just to be mindful, really. And even if you have got elderly parents or elderly, connections there, just to ask the question, guys. Because, like we're busy in our own lives and we go and visit our family, So I'm stressing really now for the Aries here. Ask the question, please. It's saying, Spirit's asking me to tell you to ask the question around these people, especially the elderly. You haven't heard of anybody who got broken into recently, not to cause them alarm. It's just to make sure and educate them, because of the older generation, they're not like the younger ones, where we're a bit more savvy. They trust, the older generation trusts too easily, and you hear of stories of where people have paid for their garden trees to be cut, and then they've been ended up with, having to pay like nearly £2,000 to have garden stuff done, because you've got these low lives who go round, picking on the vulnerable, picking on the elderly, and this is just leaping out to me, guys. So I'm just asking you to be 110% more vigilant. Ask the questions, even if it's around your own home, just to keep your radar on, really. Because I do feel come September I've got these bad entity energies filtering in around your neighbourhood or around your family's neighbourhood. So that's what I'm picking up there. So I'll just quickly turn the next card over. And we've got the Ace of Air and Strength. Now I do feel then on some aspects here we may have some families that have been suffering, like I say, the antisocial behaviour. They've had trouble, either noise nuisance, problems with people who are living in the same block of flats even, or apartments, or just basically making somebody's life a misery, to the fact that you felt like you've had to put things in process where you want to leave, where you actually want to, you know, leave the place where you live, you know, and it's saying your strength has been put to the test, really. You know, there's only so much you can stand until you're raw. And I do feel that I'm picking up now with some Arians that have took so much crap, basically, from, you know, neighbours or people who live in their street, whether it be antisocial behaviour with kids, causing nuisances, you know, running on gardens, that kind of thing. And if it's not directly to you, then I do feel it might, you know, be reaching out to somebody within your family network. But like they you know, they so desperately want to move away from this district. But this is the message this is the vibe I'm picking up, guys, with these cards for the Arians. So as I look at the animal spirit card, we've got porcupine spirit. I'm not really going to look at the words aspect. It's the picture itself with the spines, the defence, you know, the defence mechanism. So I do feel that there's going to be either a burglary or a theft or an attempt theft that's just going to put you on, you know, red alert with your, you know, your spines out. You know, don't come to me, you know, back off. I'm going to be ready for you. So this is what I'm picking up with some of the Aries elements here going into September. And as I said, if it's not directly focused to yourselves, then look at your elderly parents, just gleaning the information. It's just, you know, I'm just being bombarded now with this. Oh, sorry, I've just knocked those off there. That may be for a reason. I'll keep those there because I might have to read a message out of those, if being as they've fallen off there. Just be aware of this dark entity, and I just feel like thieves in the night aspect of it. So that's what I'm picking up there. As you know, I do my little bit of add-on with my poetry on these readings. So I'm just going to read you what I've written for you guys for the Aries for September then. So I've got beware those you cannot see and those that pick a fight. Vulnerable are your possessions for the thief that walks the night. So make sure you are secure and take the appropriate action. And those that are elderly, it warns of a distraction. So even my words that follow on with this reading, it's just saying, you know, elderly people can be distracted. You hear of distraction burglaries where they've got somebody knocking at the door, making out they need to check the water or the, you know, something in the house, and the other one's nipped upstairs and then just took all their jewellery and everything else. So it's just this warning message, guys, I've got for you Arians. That could affect you in September. So I'm just going to give you a little universe affirmation card here. I've got a new deck called The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And basically these are just little messages from the universe that sort of, I just want to back up the reading for you guys for the month of September. So I'm just going to give these a quick shuffle and see what we get here for the lovely Arians, for the message around you for the month of September. And I'm going to go with that one. So I'll just have a quick read. Joy is the ultimate creator. So this message here, see how this is going to link in. Joy is the ultimate creator. Knowing something before it happens and being in an awareness of stopping something that could happen will give yourself satisfaction. I can't even say that word. Make you satisfied, basically. I'll just say that. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs, but it's just basically saying be the ultimate creator, be the creator of your own destiny on this. To think that, you know, if you pick up the information and use it wisely, it will bring joy to the fact that you've made awareness to your elderly parents or family, saying to them to safeguard them. You know, if you have heard of things that have gone round in your district or your area, where sadly some people have got targeted, but you've got the information to hand to try and stop that happening, you know, you've created that. and you've had joy in creating that and knowing that you've safeguarded somebody. Take joy in the fact that you've safeguarded somebody. That's the message that I want to get across, guys. I am just going to quickly read these, because being as they jumped off in this reading, I haven't done these cards for anybody else, but just because they fell off there, I just feel I need to do an additional one quickly on here for you, Aries. So I'll just going to pick that one and have a quick look of what the message we've got here. I am taking time to nourish my soul. But as I look at this card, because it's dark, like this one, you know, you've got people, you know, I've just got like, you can't see what's coming. This person's sitting on a chair, like a throne, and it's like knitting a red thread. You know, there's red elements here, and I just feel it matches in with this card, guys. I'm not going to take too much of the wording. It's just the scene that it's setting for me. Dark, you can't see what's coming in from behind you. You know, the red symbolising danger. This is just giving me more confirmation of this message for you guys. So, you know, that's probably why I had to take that card out of there for you. That's why that fell off there. And just to wrap this up a little bit more, I do ribbon readings, and I've got here, as you can see, a great big bag full of ribbons here, and I will just dig my hand in. It just gives a little bit of added influence for the month of September for Aries. So I'm just going to go in and see what we pick, what I can feel here. And I'm picking up that pink one. So pink to me is a symbol of love. And as I said, taking the love with the pink, which is matching into the Joy of Creator card, it's taking care of your family, taking care of what you want to protect, basically. You know, encompass your own love and thoughts on this message that I'm passing to you. And like I say, you need to ask the questions, especially with your nearest and dearest, that you know, you visit, like your family, your elderly parents or your grandparents. Just have that love in your heart to ask the right questions, and just make sure that they are secure. Because at the end of the day, you know, we want to protect our loved ones, and that just jumps out to say, you know, to offer that love and support, guys. So like I say, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but I hope you can take something from you today from this reading for September, going into September, Aries. I'm a new channel, as you know. I've only been going roughly about a month, so I'm trying to build up my tribe. So any comments, any likes, any advice even, or what you want to see on the channel, you know, but I'd be grateful if you could subscribe if this is, you know, hitting and ticking the right boxes for you out there. So until next time then, have a great September, and I'll see you again shortly. Take care then. Bye.